Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner with the story of Dimka. Got a plan for today which starts out with delivering a couple concrete blocks to the road blockage to the fuel station. And I said I made it this in the last video. In the description I was saying I wrote a comment that I made a discovery yesterday after I stopped recording. What that discovery is, as we get going here, any job that says that it needs a crane, what you have to do, it's never going to tell you where to pick the stuff up. What you have to do is go find it and just take it. Like right there is bricks. Right back here is cement. And a little further back is concrete slabs. So I'm going to grab these two concrete slabs. What I did yesterday, when I was no longer recording, that should be a good place to snatch them up, right even with the crane. What I did yesterday was I experimented with coming back here and grabbing a couple of these concrete blocks and taking them right around the corner to where they go. And it would have allowed me to complete that contract, but I didn't want to do it off camera, so, but you know, it was a successful experiment, let's just put it that way. I thought that might be the case, that he's just leaving it up to you when it says truck with crane required. He's just leaving it up to you to go find the shit. I know that's different than normal SnowRunner, but this is a mod. I would rather he pointed out where the stuff is, you know. I don't know if I can get this in the back or if I'll have to just sit it on top of the other one. Let's see if I can turn it a little. Can't shorten it up anymore, but if I raise it, it'll bring it off that other block. Actually, it doesn't even matter. I should just unhook it and say fuck it, you know. But close enough. Come on, quit spinning. Restore crane, pack cargo, and we are off down the road. All the way up there. We're gonna go back around, across there, and up to the bridge, and so on and so forth. Here we go. Hopefully this is just the first of about 4 jobs today, but we'll see. And yes, there is the ankh that I got at the end of yesterday's video. Well, I recorded it yesterday. It came out on YouTube just this morning, as it took all night to upload. I started uploading it at 8 o'clock last night. And got to like 19% and then didn't do anything, and then I had to resume the upload, and I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, had to resume the upload, and then about 6 or 7 a.m. it finally finished. My internet connection sucks. My only internet is the hotspot, the Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone. So if the connection to the tower is shit, then my internet is shit. See, there's where I could deliver these. I could deliver these 2 concrete blocks right there. But I thought I would do those short runs with the ankh. Oh, a subscriber wrote me asking for a link to this truck, the Azov 5319 SE evacuator. And I sent him the link, but I also put it in the description of the previous video to this one. So if you're watching this and you're looking for the link, go back to my previous video. See, this thing just eats up the terrain and keeps moving. Keeps rolling along. It doesn't sit and struggle. But now this bridge is tricky for anything to keep it on the straight and narrow. There's a cargo container down in the bottom of that gorge from one time that these logs here, I was going the other direction, one of those logs got wedged under my steer tires and almost sent the whole dang thing over the edge. In the end, I only lost the one container, but there was no way I could boom it back up out of the bottom of that gorge. You know, it's like 500 feet down to the river, and you can't even get close enough to the edge to try to drop a line down. You know, I could have pulled that fuel trailer behind me at the same time. Ain't that a bitch? I could have ran up and got the fuel trailer, left it out there on the main road, then loaded the brick, and brought the brick or the concrete blocks and the fuel trailer at the same time. I would have saved myself a trip. Ain't that a bitch? I usually try to think of things like that. That one slipped past me. We're gonna unload this. Gotta get in the right spot for a picture. You have been promoted to 17 and now the road is open. Yes, I will accept. 17? I was just at 10, it seems like. Alright, now we have to go get the fuel trailer. Ain't that a bitch? I could have done it in one run. I think what I'll do is save myself a few gigabytes and save a little recording time for other jobs, and just come back after I get over to the fuel trailer. So I will see you on the other side. We're back over here at the fuel station. I did drive over to the fuel trailer. I started the recording. I hooked up to the fuel trailer. I recorded coming over here and completing the contract. And then when I tried to switch over to the Ankh, which is back where we pick up the cement. The game crashed and took my recording with it, so I don't have any video of pulling the trailer over here. But you can see that the station is open. Looks like we have access to fuel, and we have access to repairs, a repair service apparently, with the little wrench icon there. Or maybe that's where we pick up the oil barrels. Let's see if the oil barrels are available now. The oil barrels were never available before, and they still aren't, but it says truck with crane recommended. And it looks like they deliver here, but it doesn't say where to get them. So as I stated in the previous video, the only way to deliver stuff like that is to find it. Just drive around until you find it at one of these places and pick it up and take it to where it goes. It could be anywhere, and it won't show you where it is. So opening the fuel station did not. It gave us access. It gave us access to complete this job, but it's not going to show us where to pick up the oil barrels. Okay. What I'm going to do now is drive this thing back over to where the concrete is, and I will see you over on that side. Back over here in that southeast old town, that area at the fuel station that I speculated might be like a repair place or some loading station or something. It turns out that it's a spot where you can load fuel. You can load fuel barrels from there. Believe me, I tried changing it to oil and it only gives you fuel. Now I don't have a job. I went through the list and I could not find a job that requires fuel. But I thought it might be better to have some fuel over here than have to go way over there for it. Over there. This is at least closer if I do need it for something. Now we just have to go up and around the corner and we're back at where we get the bricks. I just knew I'd be kicking myself in the ass later, you know, if you needed fuel. If a new job pops up that needs fuel, and I had the opportunity to bring some back with me, and I did, you know. It may sit there for the rest of the game and we never do anything with it, but, you know, I have not completed the 2 Seismic Vibrator jobs, and doing those jobs, I believe, is going to reveal other jobs that we need to do. So perhaps in the next video I'll start out with the Seismic Vibrators. But right now I need 2 bricks. I load up 2 bricks from over here in the corner. Didn't drive into him, just wanted to make the swing. But, oh, damn steering. Try this again. Creep up there instead of going like a jet. Where's the pile of blocks end? Right there. So I'll grab them from about right here. V, crane, 5. Try and be quick about this. Extend, grab, winch it up, put it in the truck. Anywhere in there is fine. Don't care if it's crooked, it'll pack. One more. Yeah, that should pack. Escape. Restore crane. Back cargo. Close functions. And we're off. We're off to the delivery when we can get out of this corner. Now, doing it this way, the game not showing you what you need to pick up, you have to be able to identify whether it's bricks or concrete slabs, concrete blocks, cement, whatever. Now there's another one that wants 1 consumable. When I was driving around, I don't even remember where it was, but when I was just driving around exploring, I saw 3 crates of stuff alongside the road. And I thought to myself, I bet that's something I'm going to need to pick up eventually. But I don't remember where it is now. But it was 2 big square crates. And 1 pallet that had 3 smaller crates on it. And for the life of me, I couldn't swear to what's in them. Service spare parts, consumables, I don't know. I just can't remember. But this one is done. Contract completed. Accept. And we'll go straight back to where we were. Oh yeah, good job. That came up on the screen. I have no idea where to get one. I am going to switch to this one. We need to start with 2 concrete blocks, then we'll pick up a concrete slab, and then we'll do 2 cement, and then we'll do 2 brick. 1, 2, 3. 4 trips back and forth. Make it morning. So we'll continue to get lighter, it's getting darker. I've lost track of how long this video is going to end up being with all the parts and pieces that I'm going to have to stitch together. Look at that beautiful building. And you see that truck out there with a drill bit? It wouldn't accept it. I brought that drill bit from the sawmill down here. 1, it wouldn't let me pack it, and 2, it doesn't even register that I have the drill bit when I try to unload it, because it won't pack. So that's a video that I started, but you'll never see because it didn't work. But I suppose it's good information for you to have, that picking up the drill bit from the sawmill and thinking you're going to complete the mission with it doesn't work. You must have to get a different drill bit from somewhere else, or I don't know. Maybe you need access to location before it'll let you do the drill bit thing. Dang it. Come on, get off of that. Let me get back here. Oh, Jesus. That's alright, I can fix that. I need 2 concrete block. Right there looks fine. Let's try and do this quick. Crane mode, anchors. Come on, let me move the camera. Extend. That's not concrete block. Those are concrete bags. Escape. Close functions. Back the fuck up. Oh. Gotta raise the anchors. I'm gonna take these 2 that are sticking out. Alright. Now let's try to load the right shit. Just dropping it in there any which way it'll fit. and pack it. Perfect. Wasn't even trying for that. This one's crooked as fuck and I don't care. Restore the crane, pack the cargo, and away we go. Off to the races. I thought I would use the Ankh for this, get some use out of it. But then, you know, like I said, the game crashed when I tried to switch to the Ankh. So obviously I thought I would be able to use the Ankh for some of this. But my stupid brain didn't realize that you can't put a crane on the Ankh. Just like I forgot to go get the fuel trailer before I drove all the way to the other side of the map with concrete blocks. Let me tell you, it's no fun losing your mind. But fuck it, on to more cheerful things. We're about to get this portion of this job completed, this stage. We'll call it a stage. I'm gonna spend a second backing in here so I don't have to back out. And I can spin the camera around and get this beautiful view. Alright, cargo management. Take a picture of what I'm doing. And then unload. And get the cutscene. Well, check that out. Awesome! Oops. I need to hit close, not as unload, duh. Alright, back to where we started from. As soon as I get a mint. I've been slugging the water down and my mouth is still dry. One concrete slab. The game should keep us on this job and just continue to show us what's next. This part keeps getting worse and worse. The section of snowdrift. Now the slab is around to the right here, and I believe we can automatically load that. Yeah, I've done this before. One concrete slab. Remember last time I was in here, I loaded 3 of these, one on top of the other. That was a couple videos back. And it was on a Tega. Wasn't even on this big monster. It was on a frickin' Tega. Ouch. You know, I have very little suspension points left. Keep doing shit like that. Repair and refuel. There. All good again. I don't know why those dev tools showed up on the screen. It's gotta be something the mod developer gave us. But shit, if it's there, I'm gonna use it. You know. Be stupid to not use it, I guess. But I feel kind of guilty about, you know, just doing instant repair and refuel or spawning trucks wherever I need them. Spawning modded vehicles wherever they might come in handy. Things like that. You know. And then the money. I have no control over the money. I get money when I complete the jobs, but it always starts out at all 9s. If you look, the video, all my videos, they always start out with the money, all 9s, 9999999, all the way across. When I exit the video, it'll have like 1000 or something. It'll be more than all 9s because I made money during that video. But then when I log off and log back in, it starts out at all 9s again. I mean, honestly, I would prefer that it it kept track of the money like it's supposed to. Alright, here we go again. Same place as the last time. Is the cutscene gonna be over there again? Let's try this. Unload. Oh, that wasn't interesting. Nothing happened. Okay. Back to get the stuff I was mistakenly going to load earlier. The 2 pallets of cement. And I think this will be our last trip. This village makes me wonder what might be hidden out there. But behind some old ramshackle barn or something. This thing can ramble right over that corner and not tip over, man. Aha, look at that. Went around and cruised right across. It tried making me hit the building, but I swerved away at the last second. This mod does have the magnetic attraction effect. You have to really be aware of it. Alright, let's quickly go to crane mode, anchors, latch on to one of them, and raise it up. Didn't even have to move the crane until now. Little much. Extend. Spin a tiny bit. Extend a little more. And release. Outstanding. Pick up. Winch up, since the boom's already really high. Spin back in. Let's go a little higher. Spin back in, bring it back a little bit. Over a little bit. Bring it back a little bit so it's not sitting on the header board. There we go. Escape the crane, restore the crane, pack the cargo, close the functions, and off to the races. I'm not even sure where the cement goes exactly other than over there where we just were. If it'll go to exactly the same place or if it goes somewhere else. I'm just following the... I'll just look at the arrow and follow the arrow. What a truck. It's an Azov 5319. It's based on the Azov 5319, which I loved in the initial playthrough. As soon as I had leveled up enough and, you know, got to, I believe it was the Russian region. But anyways, as soon as I was able to get this Azov 5319, I used it for everything. I ran the piss out of this thing. Now this is an off-road version. This is a modded version of the Azov 5319, obviously. Suppose if I looked behind me I could make that corner better, but it takes so long to move the camera, and I can just wing it and still make it there with one or two pull aheads. Alright, this time it's gonna be cement, picture, cargo management, picture, unload, stage completed, print screen, and close. One load left, 2 brick. I know we brought 2 brick out already, but it was for a different job. It'll be neat to see if they have a cool cutscene at you know, when you make the last delivery. These are the Quasi-Mile wheels, by the way. A lot of the mods are going to this dude's wheels, but they're 65-inch, I believe, wide, studded, ice and snow, monster mud tires. That's what they're called. If I, oh, that's right, 2 brick. Not concrete this time. Brick, brick, brick. Brick, brick, brick. Right there. If I took the time to kind of zoom in on them, you can kind of see the studs besides the notches. Okay, enough of that. Wasting time. Oops, not shorten, extend. I suppose it's not a waste of time if it's valuable information. If it's something you might be interested in knowing. I'm spinning it, and then I'll bring it over a little, change my view so I can see that I need to bring it over a little, extend it a little, bring it back a hair, drop it down close enough. Let's go get the other one. Extend, attach, raise. Raise some more. Shorten it up. Oh, good, it slipped off. Spin. This way. I was going to set it on top of the other one, but we're so close to being able to put it in the back anyways. Escape. Restore crane, back cargo. There comes a point where if it's really that crooked, like more than half of it's hanging over the sideboard or something, that it won't pack. But if you're just a little off like that, it'll work just fine. 104 damage. It's one thing that goes along with these tires and the mod. Any little bump like that does a massive amount of damage. I suppose it's a trade-off for having such OP wheels and an OP mod is the damage you take is greatly multiplied. Oh, come on now. Stay on the road and get around the corner. I keep taking that corner shorter every time, don't I? Almost tipped it on that one. But did not. I'm chewing up a mint. Now what the hell was that? Come on. Almost there. This thing should end up just about an hour by the time I put 3 different pieces together. I think I can miss the pole and get in here on the first shot. Alright. We'll do something like that. Then lock the camera. Then cargo management. Picture. Unload. Picture. You've been promoted to level 18, but there was no cutscene. Alright. Accept. And call it a day. Holy moly. What an effort it has been to make this video. With losing parts of it, forgetting to get the fuel trailer before I drive all the way over there with the concrete blocks. You know, the whole thing. I'm ready to go have some lunch. My tummy's been growling for a while. So, there you have it. Turn the lights on. Make it look even cooler. The Azov 5319 SE evacuator. And lots of different add-ons. Lots of different ways to set it up. Lots of different wheel options. You don't have to go with these. You can put dualies on it. You can put these wide tires in a dually formation. Studded mud singles. These are mud singles without the studs. Monster Ice studded monster mud tires. I believe that's what I had in the first place. And then just monster mud tires, not studded. Here's wide studded medium. Look at the dualies on the back now. And then mud double wide, heavy mud. They're even fatter and still dualies. Look at the look at that. Look at the ass of that thing. Holy shit. How would you even get that through the trails? You know, it's too wide. And then you got these IX tires, which look like something the military might have originally had on this vehicle. Zoom in a little bit. Those are cool looking. You've got a skinnier mud tire that's dualies on the rear. IX stock wheels. Look at that. It's got a similar tread pattern to the wider tire, but it's not as wide. And it's got really cool looking rims. I love those black Bud rims. The black Bud wheels. And then heavy singles. There's a bunch of duplicates in here. Heavy chains, if you wanted to go the chained route. And then there's a bunch of off-road and chained and all-terrain. Here's the cat tires, the cat wheels. And then I thought I just saw a heavy double chain. Yeah, there's the chain tires, but with dualies. And, you know, then you get up here to the highway tires. You know, so, like I say, I'm using the scroll wheel to go up and down. That's why it's zooming in and out. Let me grab it with the pointer. Now, which ones did I have on it? Yeah, I think it was those. Nope, not that. Not that. Monster Ice studded monster, yes. 63-inch tire. Alright, I wasted enough video on that. But maybe you'll find it informative if you decide to go with this mod. There's different roof rack options. There's all the different options you would expect to see on a mod. So there she is. Alright, well, we completed four contracts. Yes, we completed 4 contracts. And the last one had 4 trips to it. So we're all good. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.